Are European climates really different than expected? Imagine packing your summer wardrobe and then finding out that in some parts of Europe, summers are surprisingly dry and hot, almost like desert climates. Or thinking winter will be mild, only to face freezing temperatures and snow in places you didn't expect. European climates can catch many newcomers off guard because they are so varied and sometimes different from what they assume. Europe's climate is mostly temperate, but it covers many zones. Western Europe, including the United Kingdom, Ireland, France, and the Netherlands, usually has an oceanic climate. That means mild winters, cool to warm summers, and rain that comes pretty evenly throughout the year. So, if you're used to cold, dry winters in the United States, you might find Western Europe's weather more moderate but also more humid. Southern Europe, like Spain, Italy, Greece, and southern France, is dominated by the Mediterranean climate. Summers here are hot and dry, with temperatures often rising above 35 degrees Celsius, especially in inland areas. Winters tend to be mild and wet, which is quite different from the snowy winters many Americans experience in the north. In Central and Eastern Europe, the climate is mostly humid continental. Summers can reach 30 degrees Celsius or higher, while winters often drop below freezing, sometimes with snow. This climate is similar to parts of the United States like the Midwest or Northeast, but the cold can be more intense and last longer. Northern Europe and mountainous regions such as the Alps or Pyrenees have colder climates. They often experience subarctic, tundra, or highland weather, with very cold winters and short, cool summers. These areas can be much colder than expected, with limited growing seasons and snow that sticks around longer. A surprising fact for Americans is that despite its northern latitude, Western Europe's coastal areas tend to have milder winters than similar latitudes in the United States. The Gulf Stream and Atlantic Ocean keep temperatures more moderate. In contrast, southern Spain has some of Europe's hottest and driest spots, with desert-like conditions in small zones, which is rare for the continent. Mountain regions like the Alps are colder and wetter than the surrounding lowlands, creating a distinct climate zone. Knowing these differences is key for planning your move. Homes in Northern Europe often need good insulation and heating, while southern homes should be equipped for hot summers with cooling systems. Clothing choices will also change. Expect to need warm layers in the north and lighter, breathable fabrics in the south. Seasonal daylight variation can affect mood and energy, especially in northern areas with long winter nights. Gardening and agriculture will also vary based on climate zones. Hardiness zones in Europe range from mild in the west to very cold in the north and mountains. Understanding these differences helps you prepare for the weather, lifestyle, and even legal considerations like housing and health. In short, European climates are diverse and often different from what Americans expect. The mild winters in Western Europe and the hot, dry summers in the South are just a few examples. Doing research on your chosen destination's climate will help you pack right, choose suitable housing, and enjoy your new life abroad without surprises.